Hello, everybody. I just wanted to do a quick read. I had some information flow through that I would really like to share. Um, just wanted to pull, a few tarot cards and some oracles to see how they relate to the message that I'm channeling, which, first of all, it's all to do with transformation. And I had this crazy dream about I saw this woman, and her face was like messed up, and she was like really unsettling to look at, to say the least. Well, then we were like in this crowd, and everybody was getting like makeovers and things like that. It kind of felt like a mall or something. And I looked over and I saw her, and she was transformed. I mean, totally transformed. She still looked the same, only more beautiful, and she looked normal. And I saw her and I felt her, like she was so excited and emotional about the transformation, and I just had to make my way through the crowd to get to her, and I was feeling her emotions. And I had to tell her that she was beautiful, and what a great job, they did with her makeover, and how beautiful she was. And I was really emotional, like, for her, or feeling her emotions. I don't know what it was, but the transformation, I saw the transformation, and I appreciated it. I just had to let her know that I saw her transformation. And so anyway, this week, the numbers that I see, because I see a set of three numbers pretty much every day on my way to work. And Tuesday, then I took a wrong turn. I hadn't seen any of my angel numbers. I didn't see any 3-digit numbers, and I was almost to work, and I took a wrong turn. I don't ever make a wrong turn. I know where I'm going, even on autopilot. So anyway, I turned down this street, and I'm like, why did I do that? Then I had to turn around, do a U-turn, come back, hit the light again. But the car I was behind had 999 on the license plate. So there was my number. So I was meant to see that, which is all about endings and change. Uh, just completion, the end of a cycle. And then I thought, okay, I see you. I see you. All right. And then so today I saw, at the very first traffic light I stopped at, 555 in front of me. So I'm like, okay, cycles ending and change and transformation. And that's exactly what my dream felt like to me too, was angel numbers 9s and 5s. So it's all about a transformation and an awakening. Um, it's like we're feeling these pressures, in old systems, relationships, beliefs coming to a close, ending, changing in some way. And so anyway, I was thinking about the full moon that's coming up in Pisces, and Pisces is emotional. So, it could have something to do with heightened emotions and heightened intuition on what we're feeling because of the full moon in Pisces, which is also an eclipse, which is also a blood moon. So, um, So just kind of know that you don't need to fear the endings that's coming, or the change. Just know that it is releasing and making space for opening the gate to renewal. um, because for some of us it feels sort of heavy, and for some people it kind of feels like expansion and renewal, just depending on if you're resisting or if you're being calm. So you can experience this either way depending on your reaction to the emotions, the heightened emotions and intuition. Just a caution that, if you're feeling these emotions, don't freak out. um, it's just the full moon in Pisces, which is on September the 7th. They call it the corn moon. Um, but it's just like a tidal wave of a reset coming. It's just a big fat tidal wave of a reset. And the full moon in Pisces is releasing like past patterns and reviving emotional clarity, while the eclipse dissolves emotional beliefs and offers a reset into new truth. So the blood moon, it's not just a big light show. It is like a freaking awakening, a transition happening. And this is I want to say that this is not a choice. This transformation doesn't feel like it is an option. It doesn't feel like it's an option. It's going to happen. And it can happen. You can resist it and feel the heaviness of it, or you can flow with it and stay calm and just feel the awakening and renewal, the clarity of it. Okay, so release what no longer serves, remember the infinite, and beneath all endings, remember bloom's renewal. So that's basically what I'm feeling. So the 999s, ending of cycles, and 555, transformation and change, big. And it's happening, and it's not an option. That's what I'm hearing. It's not an option. Interesting. So I'm going to use my Egyptian tarot, pull about 3 cards. And then the crystal spirits and the moonology cards we're calling. So we'll get one of each of those. Let's see what the message is. I'm just going to free flow real quick, pull 3 cards and see what the message is. 1. The Magician. Oh my gosh, they're all major arcanas. 20, Judgment. I believe that's, no. Judgment. It is. And then one more, Spirit. Whoa, they just flew out. They're all major arcanas, you all. This is the Hermit. Okay, so wow, look at this message. The Magician, Justice, and the Hermit. The Magician, Justice, and the Hermit. So what is this saying to us? So we have everything we need, all the tools to alchemize, to transition, to change. We have all the tools. Transmuting light, transitioning, alchemizing low frequency density into the light, into higher vibrations. You have a calling, a purpose. There's a reason for this. There's an awakening, Judgment is awakening. And that's what I'm feeling. It's an awakening that you cannot avoid. And the awakening, there's the light, the hermit with the light, but that's going within. That's going within. Wow. So we have all the tools. We have everything that we need. As being the magician, you know what you need to do. You have all the resources to do it. And to do what? To awaken to your calling, being guided within. Wow. Let's pull a moonology and see real quick what comes out tonight. I'm really tempted to ask my 3 major arcanas, major shifting, major change. It's crazy. Like we were just saying, it's out, like I felt it was not an option. This is happening. This is going to happen. What is this magician, judgment, and hermit energy? Moonology cards. Whoa. Your dreams need a practical plan. I don't know if that was our card or not. It just flipped, but I like for them to pop out. So we'll see if one pops out. See, I like that. That's what I feel. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's what I'm talking about. See, I felt like that one fell out. But see, and then when this one popped out, it matches exactly what the message is. Confirmation, Mac. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Wow. And it's on, see that 86 on page 86? Breaks down to 14, which breaks down to a 5. Transformation and change. Holy crap. So I'm going to read that one. Turned right freaking to it. So I know that was meant to be. Oh my God. It says, how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. You have all the resources. Work issues may be about to come to a head. For some, this may be work related. Some cycle is ending when this card comes up. So if you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true. It's like now is the time to act on something. So, and it says without being ruthless. So, with compassion. With a love question. So, if any of you are going through this in a relationship, a love relationship, it says this card can be a call to face reality. So, whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize more. Release control and trust the universe. That's judgment. Releasing, surrendering, surrender, awakening. It says, find balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. Don't, I even wrote something here about the fear. It's like, don't let the fear drive you. Don't fear the ending. because they are the gates to renewal. So do not fear the ending. If you're resisting, it's because of fear, and there's no reason to be afraid because it's only going to open the gate to renewal, basically. Yeah. But the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's the 999 energy and the change. The 999 and 555. So let's see what crystal Spirit Oracle wants to come out. What crystal does the collective need to help at this time? Which crystal, Oracle message, and crystal does the collective need at this time to help with the endings and the transformation? All right, there it went. There's two of them. Spessartan Garnet. I don't know how to say that. And lepidolite, which is 32, which breaks down to a 5. What number was this? 53. Okay. Lepidolite is, it looks kind of like an amethyst. Let's see what it is. The essential meanings of this crystal, lepidolite, is simplification, manageability, organization, one task at a time. So it's telling you to slow down and simplify. There's no need to be in a rush. It's time to pause. It's time to recalibrate. Thanks, Mac Mac. um, you've got your attention on far too many different things. It's like time to focus. You are distracting yourself from the wisdom available to you. If you feel lost and overwhelmed, it's no wonder. Fortunately, lepidolite spirit is here to focus you. Think about how satisfying it is to do one task from beginning to end with mindfulness, free of all noise that distracts you and keeps you from feeling a sense of completion. Talking about exhaustion, remain present, doing just one thing, and your courage, conviction, and confidence will return. Take on one task at a time. Then it will be easier to hear the quiet voice of your intuition, which will guide you in prioritizing. What needs to get done will get done, and your life will become more manageable if you follow this crystal's lead. Relationship wise, this says problems in relationships have a way of sorting themselves out when we reorient ourselves by simplifying, letting go of the string of worries that has us jumping here and there and feeling that we can never do enough or be enough to make our relationships work. Settle into simplicity and bring the energy of lepidolite spirit into your relationship. Slow down and listen, saying simply, I'm sorry. Yes, and I see. Simply being present and focused on another person, listening to the words they speak and the messages they send silently through the language of their bodies. You will start to feel calmer, whatever the challenge. So maybe this is good for those who may be going through the relationship transformation. not saying that these relationships have to end. Maybe they're just transforming, and you need to listen to each other, and or maybe apologize, and or maybe they need to apologize. So maybe it's just transforming. There's transformation and cycles ending, both. So yeah, let's see what spessartine garnet, maybe. That's a new one on me. I don't know. Let's see what that one is. The essential meaning is charm and charisma, shining and sparkling, being a brilliant beacon of confidence that inspires others. Every one of us is being a light meant to shine and sparkle. Your light draws others to you, for we all seek the light. The message of I'll try to say it again. Spessartine Garnet spirit is to embrace your natural charm and magnetism. Do you think you're not all that special? If so, that is only because you haven't discovered your natural charisma and expressed it. The conscious universe wants you to let it shine out, for your dazzling brilliance will be a beacon for others as you walk the healing path towards discovering your destiny, your calling, your purpose, surrendering to it, awakening, going within, following the light. We are all so lucky to have you here on this planet right now. Feel your magnetism today, express it, shine your light in all your glory, inspiring others, and let yourself draw in whatever will help you on your journey. Okay, so garnet and lepidolite. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. And just know that what is falling away is making space. Transformation is not an option at this time. So stand rooted in trust. Stand rooted in trust, and knowing, and you'll thrive. So there'll be more probably on the full moon in Pisces, the corn moon, in the next few days. What is today? Is the 3rd. So in the next few days, should have something together for the full moon in Pisces, corn moon, total lunar eclipse. So know that that is affecting your emotions. Your intuition is heightened, and transformation and cycles ending, and all of that is okay. It's normal. It's a release. It's a clearing to open a gate to renewal. Okay, so feel free to like and subscribe, and until the next video on the corn moon, I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.